It's Wednesday the 30th of December 2009 and myself and Kudu are at the end of Preston Docks in a rather windy Preston marina. It's not very nice out here.
Thankfully it's a bit warmer in Kudu, so on the day before New Year's Eve 2009 I'm going to edit the last video and get them all out of the way before the end of the year. Then I can start 2010 ready for some fresh adventures. Way. I just climbed up there. It's a bit steep really, but missed climbing a bit, so I thought I'd go for it. Not a problem, loads of grass to hold on to. Small sense of accomplishment. Good job. Anyway, obviously we're in Stonehaven. Well, not now, I'm in Preston at the moment. I set off from St Andrews after 5 days of kind of relaxing after the the events that led me into that, and headed over to Arbroath. From Arbroath I headed up to Stonehaven, and the intention was to head up to Peterhead. I set off from Stonehaven, and about a mile out of the harbour a 30 knot gust hit, and the gooseneck sheared, a bolt went, so we had no mainsail. That was unfortunately the end of the trip. It was another problem. The weather was looking bad for the foreseeable future, and I was running on fumes financially. I'd completely run out of money. In fact, I'd run out of money in Wells, and I was living on borrowed money, so I was funding the trip just on a wing and a prayer and favours from my mum. And you know, this was all things that had to be paid back, so soberingly I decided that that was it. That was the end of the round Britain attempt, at least for this year. Kudu was lifted out of the water and towed back to Preston, which is where we are now. It was a massive shame, and I really do wonder if I'd perhaps pushed on a bit harder, maybe I would have got further. But when I left the Thames, and I haven't admitted this before, when I left the Thames I didn't really know how to sail. I had a rough idea. I didn't even know which way I was going to go. In fact, when I left the Thames I didn't even intend to sail around Britain. It was something that just developed. Well, the intention was actually to turn right and head round the coast and into the Solent, pop into Christchurch and see my granddad. But I got to the end of the Thames and thought, sod it, I'll turn left. Why not? So I did. I turned left and headed up the east coast, and I've met some fantastic people. It truly has been a life-changing experience, and that's not being melodramatic at all. It really has completely changed my outlook on everything. I could have never imagined just setting off and seeing the things that I have seen, and just the experiences that I've been through. It was magic, it really was, and completely unintentional. It was. I quit my job and set off, and that was it. So it's not that I'm special, or certainly not. But I think it's something anybody can do, and if you've got the remotest dream of doing it, then I can only implore you to just do it. You won't regret it. There are some hard times, as you've seen throughout the series this year. It's been difficult. There's been things that I've kind of not put on camera where I've been a bit depressed about things, you know. The solitude was difficult, but it was worth it. Every second of it. Even the bad bits where I would have given anything to be taken out of there by magic. Just get me out of here. But no, even those bits were worth it. It was a fantastic experience. So I suppose this is the end of the series for now. From here on in, who knows what's going to happen. Kudu's currently up for sale. In fact, she went on Preston Marina brokerage today, so if you take a look at prestonmarina.co.uk, if she's not sold by the time you view this, she's on there. I've bought a new boat. It's a long keel, 22 footer with an inboard engine, and well, I suppose the project starts again. That one's a bit more ocean worthy though, so well, who knows where that's going to take me. It could have been a dangerous move to buy this boat.